Hi everyone, it's Liz, and welcome to another episode of Plant One On Me. Today we're going to be making an Indian dish called Aloo Gobi, and pretty much that means, I think aloo means potato and gobi means cauliflower, and it's a popular dish in India, Pakistan. Anyway, I hope you love it. It's really pretty easy. So what we're going to use is our ingredients today. We're going to use some olive oil and some, I chopped up one onion like a white onion, and I have some minced garlic, a tablespoon. Then spices. In Indian food it's all about the spices, right? So we have in this one turmeric and coriander and cumin. That's what's in here. And in this one I have salt and ginger, cayenne pepper and cinnamon. And I have some coconut milk, which is just 1 can of coconut milk, 1 can of diced tomatoes. I got the fire roasted kind because I like that. I chopped up potato. This is probably 3 potatoes, red potatoes that were sort of on the little bit medium to bigger side. I drained a can of garbanzo beans, chopped up some cauliflower, and also some garam masala, which is a Indian spice. You can get it at Penzeys, or most even markets have it. But we're going to start out right now doing some olive oil. And I already have the pan kind of hot, so there it is. First I'm going to do the onion. Here it is hot, right? And we'll just kind of stir that around. And I've diced the onion, dice it medium to small, just like this. And then here is the garlic. And we'll just kind of let that do its thing for a minute. Just until the onion starts to get soft. So far I've just put in olive oil, a little onion, or maybe a whole onion, and a little garlic. About a tablespoon of minced garlic. So, like I said, the most important thing for Indian cooking, the reason it tastes so good is because there's so many spices. So that's all these spices that I went over with you. And so we could start adding those. And you could see I could just blend it in. And here's some more. And it's starting to get a color like from the turmeric and the cumin and everything. It actually smells really nice. And then the next thing I'm going to add is my coconut milk. This is just 1 can. You can get light coconut milk or regular, whatever you like. I use coconut milk sometimes to cook Thai food also. I think Thai food, Indian food, they like coconut milk in their recipes. And I could see why, because it's yummy. I did not, of course, drain the tomato. I just left it alone, as is. And you just bring this to a boil. You could see it is boiling around the edges. So here it is. Okay, and now we're going to add potato. And we're going to add cauliflower. And lastly, we're going to add garbanzo beans. Okay, so I am going to just be trying to just get this all in the liquid, because this is how all of this is going to cook and break down. Okay. And so you can see it's a lot of food for not that much liquid. So you got to kind of keep stirring it until you get it all sort of wet and submerged in liquid. So that's what you got to do. But you could see to get to this point, it wasn't very hard. Of course, I did cut up the vegetables beforehand, so there's that. But yeah, so here it is. Okay, and then once this is all sort of submerged, then you would you would just leave it to simmer. So I'm going to add some more water because I really just don't feel like it's liquidy enough to really get all of that. So if that happens, just do what I'm doing. Just add some more water. Oops. Try to get it in the pot. I do recommend in the pot rather than on the stove. So here we go. So that's, you can see it's a little bit better now. So it's not really going to affect anything. I think it's fine. Just make it a little bit more liquidy so this stuff has a chance to boil. So you're going to bring it to a boil, which it's not quite there yet, especially because I just added some water. But once it gets to a boil, then I'm going to turn down the flame and I'm going to simmer it for 45 minutes. So right now it's on a high flame. I'm just waiting for it to boil. Then I'm going to simmer it uncovered for 45 minutes. Once it's done, then I'm going to put in my last spice, which is that garam masala. Let me grab it and show you. This one. And that one I will put in for 5 minutes, like the last 5 minutes. So I cut up my potatoes sort of this size, and so I think it'll be done in 45 minutes. If you're cutting them really big, like big chunks of potato, it might be longer. It might be an hour. So just depending on how big your potatoes are, okay? So anyway, we will check back. You can see it is boiling now. You can see it's starting to go. And when it's fully boiling, I'll turn down the flame and let it simmer for 45 minutes. And then we'll come back and show you how it turns out, okay? So see you soon. Okay, it's done. So I did about 5 minutes before it was done. I added the garam masala and then continued boiling. Here it is. It smells so good, guys. I hope that you try it. I hope you love it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to put the recipe right below the video. So the recipe will be right near the subscribe button. So go ahead and subscribe. Tell your friends. Happy cooking. Don't forget to subscribe below, okay? And if you're looking for a written version of this recipe, you can find it below, right next to the subscribe button, okay? Tell your friends. Happy cooking.